Hello, everybody. Today I'm here with the next set of levels for Dr. Mario World, starting once again with opening up some packs for some doctors. Now here, I believe, is when we get a sneak attack from Toadette, who doesn't even get the doctor sign, but she still shows up. And the same thing happens when I get the next doctor. Usually when I do these during the beginning, I try to go for a little bit until I get a doctor, and since I got Toadette so quickly, I try to go again towards the next doctor. And of course it took forever. It doesn't even feel like there's a doctor boost because I barely got any doctors. It really just feels like I'm opening them normally, but whatever. It does take a while to get through all these. And as I said in the last episode, technically you're advancing in some way. You're getting rid of some of the assistants technically, but you're really not doing all that much. Anyways, we have one more opening here, and we get a new character. Or not a new character, but we get a doctor. Who was it again? That's right, Koopa Troopa. So going into this first level right off the bat, I had a lot of trouble with this one. It took quite a lot of tries, and the reason for that is because, as you can see, with Wario, you're not going to get 3 stars. You're just not. And bringing in Toad means that it's a random chance you'll get 3 stars, because he hits things randomly. Basically, you're gonna have to have a pretty perfect round, and you need a lot of luck with what Toad hits. So there's really no rhyme or reason for what you go for. Just go for whatever's there, and hopefully Toad will help you out with that. And a lot of times he won't, like right here I have this yellow and this red, and they really aren't doing anything where I have them. If anything, they're in the way. So in some ways Toad can screw you up, but in a lot of ways, and ways you probably won't even notice when playing the levels, he will actually help you out quite a bit. But it's impossible for me to say what my strategy is here or what you need Toad to clear, because I have no idea. And I played this one so many times, and I did the same way every time. Of course, having different things being cleared with Toad being random. And this is just the time that I had a lot of capsules remaining. And it seems like you need about 40,000 points to get 3 stars. And you barely get any points from the stage itself, so you're really just relying on the capsules you have left. And here's kind of where the magic happens, I guess. I have all the viruses gone. I could have done a little bit better with those blues and yellows, but there's so little room and time to move all of it. And here's where I got super lucky, because the Toad came in and hit that, which allowed me to live with 16 capsules, which I'd say is probably the cutoff. If I'm not mistaken, I got 15 capsules once and got like 39,000 something and did not get 3 stars. So 16 capsules may be the cutoff if you're using someone like Toad. Now that level might be super easy if you have Lemmy or something. I have no idea. They suggest Lemmy. Maybe it's really easy with Lemmy and no one else had problems with it. But I don't have Lemmy, so that's what I had to deal with. So moving to this next stage, you want to hit the shell right away, and the cannons will both launch on the sides. And then you're going to want to try to get those coins at the very bottom. And I would avoid clearing things at the top other than to separate some capsules to get them down there. And I'm kind of just waiting for me to do this. And what happens here is that I wait, and then that red one goes in just the worst place, and then that yellow one makes it impossible to clear that. So now I'm trying to figure out how I can even get down to that coin. My strategy then is to go for the left side here with that yellow and blue and get rid of those. Then I can get rid of the red one next to it, and then I can hit the blue that is next to the coin. Just because I placed that yellow capsule there mistakenly. I believe that's the only way I can really get down there at this point. So that's what I do. You know, I'm using the viruses up top. Not even willingly, really. It's just you can't really not use them. And you might as well hit them a few times because they are iced like 3 times. And then finally bringing this blue down to get rid of that coin. Then all the coins up towards the middle are unlocked, which means I would refrain from hitting the flowing viruses at the bottom, until you get rid of all these coins. So I would clear out the viruses around the coins, and then you will most likely, if not definitely, have to go back to some of the coins and kind of clear them out yourself. And if you get some double capsules, that will definitely help out with that. If you can get into the middle, like you can see there's a red in the middle of the blues and a yellow in between the reds. You can get to the middle, that will make it a lot easier to clear out the coins as well as the viruses, I suppose. So yeah, on this side it's really easy to clear out those 2 coins. On this other side I will have to do it a little bit differently. I decided to use blues, since I don't have that many blues left to use anyways. Can't remember if I bring the Rainbow Capsule there or not. I guess no, I don't. There we go. So now that all the coins are unlocked, and the rest of the stage is getting the viruses, which are, I guess at least for me, they were all surrounding the coins. I guess the floating viruses can not be near the coins, and you might have to hit them some yourself. But there aren't that many coins anyways, and there are a good amount of floating viruses, so I'd say chances are you most likely have a floating virus near every coin. And I did cut this one pretty close. I had some bad luck at the beginning, but with this use of this Rainbow Capsule here, I just snagged that one. But I guess I also had Wario. His skill was ready, so I would have gotten some more capsules anyway, so it really didn't matter. But I was able to do it without recharging his skill, I guess. So that one was nice. Pretty much every level after that first one was nice in comparison, although there's one other one that I had some trouble with. Not a lot of trouble, but I think I replayed it 3 times, and on my 3rd try is when I beat it. But this one is another one that I thought was pretty easy. That flask is ready to go, but most likely you're gonna go through and clear out every single one of these viruses first. You should, like, the first thing you should probably do is get rid of all these viruses, I would suggest. I guess I don't really see the point in not doing it, and I did win with the strategy, so I can't really say any other reason why you wouldn't do that. So I have all the viruses cleared out now. Now the flask will begin spawning in some bubble viruses, which will simply help you hit these blocks a few times, but they will also cover up some of the sections where there are blue coins. Now the thing about bubble viruses, if they are falling next to a blue coin, then the blue coin will be given to you. But if it lands or is unbubbled and is covering a blue coin, then you will have to actually get rid of it. So there are some strategies with that. And I tried constantly to kind of get some single capsules by themselves to work my way into these sections with the blocks and the crates. Bring in someone like Roy or someone like Wendy to get rid of one of those for you might be the best way to go about it. And honestly, maybe Roy would be better, because not only would that give you more space to hit the blocks, but also you need to... There are quite a lot of crates, and you need to get rid of all the crates to get to the blue coins. And the blocks are pretty easy, and you can hit them whenever you want, where the blue coins specifically have to be cleared without anything surrounding them. I don't know. Hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say here with that kind of strategy. But at this point, there's a few blocks I have left. And there are 2 crates covering up this blue coin at the top, and there's one crate covering up the blue coin on the bottom. This bomb will only hit one of the crates, I believe. But I do end up hitting that blue virus once, hitting that block once as well, which I guess was a bit unnecessary. But now I did that to get rid of those 2, and now I'm just waiting to get a blue to bring over to this side. So yeah, you don't have to worry about all the viruses. Obviously the level would be impossible if you were trying to do that. But yeah, that was one that I thought wasn't so bad, and this next one here is the one that I had to try a few times. It's also not really that bad. Again, especially in comparison to that first one, just trying to get 3 stars on that one. And this one you should get 3 stars if you're able to clear it. I just had a little bit of difficulty clearing it. Starting off right away, you either want to going to want to go for one of these bombs on the side here, or going for that cannon in the middle. And I did it both ways, and both ways seemed pretty good. But I also got kind of lucky with some of the floating virus movements here. Like that blue lined up nicely to hit these two reds in a second. And the thing about the bombs is you can hit the bomb in the middle. Like there's the two blues and the two yellows in the middle. If you hit those, they will clear out the corners as well. So you only have to hit one bomb to get all of that area. So really just decide for which bomb you want to go to. Obviously on the bottom you're going to be going for the middle ones, but on the top it may be in your best interest to just break through the top. Like I'm going to do with this red bomb there. I just hit it through the middle instead of, or I guess I hit it in the corner instead of hitting it in the middle. I guess I see how that could have been confusing for you guys. I hope that makes sense. Now at this point there's some things in barrels still. There are a few lecture boxes, which you do have to clear all of them to complete the stage. I didn't even realize that until now. I guess I just happen to do it every time. But yeah, the thing that's really important about these lecture boxes every time you play these stages is that you make sure it's on the right rotation when you're clearing things near it, especially when you're hitting those bombs and they're going in the corner. If you miss out on the bomb clearing those lecture boxes for you, it's going to be a really big pain going back to them, for sure. Especially the one in the very corner. So definitely make sure when you're hitting the bombs, at least that you're hitting it on the right side, because those would be really annoying to have to go back to. And now here I'm trying to be as strategic as possible, just because I had lost this one a few times, trying to see what my best way to do it. And if I did get like a double yellow, that would have been the best way, but they were not giving me a double yellow. So I'm just trying to get everything on the right rotation here. Something else you can do as well, I guess, is hit it on the wrong rotation and then bring down a capsule really quickly, and it will change it by the time the bomb explodes. So we've gotten rid of all the lecture boxes now. These viruses are kind of in awkward placements and will make it hard to beat the level. I do get a double blue, which makes it nice. I have a red set up to hit both those reds already. And then the blues are going to be the main problem because I need 3 more clears. This one still has 2 hits on it. So any rainbow capsules I get would definitely want to go towards them. And then all I need is a single blue to clear out this last one here. I guess there was a yellow up top I actually didn't even see. But that's alright. We beat that one, finally. And now we get to go into the final stage, which was so, I guess, relieving to not be that difficult, in my opinion. Especially because it's considered hard, and I'd already seen some hard stages before. I'm worried about what the special stage will be like, and what the final stage of this level, or what this final stage of this world will be. Because, like I said, I've been having some trouble. So, right away I tried to allow the stage to scroll up a little bit so I could hit the electric bombs, and maybe they would hit some things that would have originally been off stage. I don't actually think they did, but that's fine. The thing about scrolling stages like this is that you want to keep the stage up, because there will be bombs and stuff later that you'll want to get the full their full use out of them, you know. If there's stuff underneath them, you want those things to be spawned in already. So don't forget about the crates as well, because not only will it give you a game over if you let them scroll too high, but also you need to clear all the crates to beat the level anyways. So maybe it might be in your best interest to bring in someone like Roy, although most of the crates get cleared out on their own. Some of them do get in the way, so it would be a good idea to do that, but I guess that's up to you. Wario came in pretty good handy, I'd say. So I left this crate up here, which I need to go back to real quick. I believe that would have resulted in a game over if I decided to leave it for a while. And now we've got some locks here that are iced once, so you'll have to hit them a few times. But we're getting pretty close to the end of the level here. You can see there are some blocks with coins in them at the very end, which is kind of the end game here. So bringing someone like Wendy might be nice for the end game, but she's really going to be useless for the rest of it. We've unlocked all the locks, and these electric bombs are really going to help clear out some of these, some of the floating viruses. Although I will say if floating viruses are lined up nicely, you might want to wait to hit an electric bomb. And also there are some regular bombs hidden in between each of the rows of pink coins. So what you can do is just allow the bombs to do most of the work. You will have to hit the crates and the viruses near the crates a few times. Sorry, not crates, the blocks. Like you can see there, that side still has a few hits left in it. I decided to use these blues to get rid of those reds because I don't need blues that much anymore, and those reds haven't been hit at all yet. So luckily they lined up nicely the second time, but unfortunately they did not line up nicely the third time. But all I really need to do is hit this electric bomb here, and it will do the rest of it for me. So, was cutting it a little close, I'd say for sure. But I don't feel like it's too hard, and I could have maybe gotten lucky in some aspects. But compared to the other levels, I think it was nice. But anyways, the video ends up quickly here, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next set of levels. Goodbye.